Hello, everybody. Happy National Dog Day. I've got two of my favorite guys here, Mojo over here and Haney over here. They're both Malchipoos and they're brothers from the same parents, but Haney is from my first litter and Mojo's from my last litter, and they're Malchipoos. They're mostly Maltese and they have a little bit of poodle and a little bit of chihuahua, but their hair grows like their Malteses for the most part. So they do have to be groomed. Yeah, they do. Don't you, little guy? Huh? Don't you? But these here are my little guys. Mojo's being all shy over here. He's my little 3 pounder. Yeah, he's half the size of his brother, same litter, and they're just really sweet and loud. Their Malchipoos are definitely yappers. And little Mojo, he thinks he's all big. That's why he has his name Mojo. And and he's still scared. He's just looking at me like, what are we doing? Haney don't care, do you? No. Haney's my buddy. He walks with me and everything, so he hangs out with me quite a bit. And this guy does too, but he's shy. So tell him bye-bye, Haney. We're going to get on with this National Dog Day. That's right. Did you know August 26th is National Dog Day? And I'm going to let you down too, Mojo. I just want you to say hello to everybody. They're practically twins, just different sizes. Haney's about 5 pounds. The other one's about 3 pounds, if that much. Come here, Pebbles. Pebbles is one of my older little... Come here, Pebbles. Pebbles here is a Chorky, and she's one of my oldest little pups. She's about 4 pounds, and she hangs out with these guys, and she goes on walks with me, too. She's old. She's probably 11 years old, and she's missing some teeth, and her tongue hangs out to the side. But you guys say hi to Pebbles, and yeah, she goes to the groomers, too. Her turn's up pretty soon, so she'll be going soon. But she's just a tiny little thing, and she's so sweet and gentle. And we love her. Come here, Tootsie. Tootsie, come here. Come here, Tootsie. Okay. This here, the white one, is Maggie, and Maggie is the mom to Haney and Mojo. And Maggie, her mom, and everybody's all passed on. Her sire was a poodle named Winston, and her dad, you want to take that back, her sire was Chevy. And my veterinarian, bought him for me when I was selling my dogs and wanted to use him for a breeder dog, so to speak. So he was their stud, their new stud. So he got a home with him. And this here's Tootsie. She's my little AKC Yorkie. And she's a dandy, let me tell you. She likes to go out and adventure just like a terrier would. And she's a good girl. I've had her, all of them, since they were pups. And I want to say she's about 8 years old, maybe 9. She could be 10. I don't know. They're all getting so much older. Maggie's around 7. So we have quite the little clan here. And say hello. Say hello. Say hello. Yeah, say hello. Little sweet girl. Yeah, giving me kisses. Are you going to give me kisses or just look at me? Oh, I'm going to get kisses from both of them, yeah. You can't be outdone by a Yorkie, can you? But anyway, those are some of my little pups. Of course, I have more. I have Parsons, I have Malteses. Oh, I've got a Cheapoo. I've got quite a different variety left over from my breeding. And all the ones that didn't find a home that were older, of course, they have homes with me here. So, like we have them all here. and they do well together, and they love their home, and I love them. But it's National Dog Day. Miss Jackie Russell is my channel. Vicky is my name. If you're new here, consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell and a thumbs up, everybody, please. And a comment, even if you do a mojo comment. I'm having a dog day or a dog month giveaway. August is actually, the whole month is dog month, and National Dog Day is today. Now, last week on the 19th, it was National Blind Dog Day, so they have a whole calendar of August for special days for the dogs. And I was going to do this giveaway in May, but that May was National Pet Day, and I did a recording and I got it all set up for you guys. And I mean, it was ready to go. And then I go, is it National Pet Month or National Dog Day? And the whole video I said National Dog Day. So I just scrapped it. Now, they have ways to celebrate National Dog Day is to adopt or donate, and that is supporting local shelters and rescue groups through donations, supplies, and volunteering. Of course, you can adopt a sweet little puppy. And the special activities are take your dog on an extra long walk and visit a dog park or buy them a new toy. And of course, you need to have regular checkups. On August 1st, they do a universal for birthdays for shelter dogs. That's a special day. And then on August 1st through the 7th, the first full week is International Assistance Dog Week. Give a Dog a Bone, it says, week. August 4th is Assistance Dog Day. August 5th is Work Like a Dog Day. Boy, do we do that or what? And August 10th is National Spoil Your Dog Day. And I'm telling you what, I bet you we spoil our dogs every day. August 15th is National Check the Chip Day to make sure that your dog is safe in case they were to ever get away. And August 23rd actually is International Blind Dog Day. And today, like I said, is National Dog Day. And I'm going to do a give back for this. And I want to show you what I'm going to have in this give back. I also want to mention that it's National Immunization Awareness Month during the month of August, so make sure that you're having regular vet checkups and vaccines. And then it's Clear the Shelters Month. So today, or this month, they do like a nationwide effort to encourage shelter adoptions and fostering. So if you see a lot of things going on right now for that, then, you know, that would be why they're doing it, because it's specific, I guess you could say, pet holidays. And of course, you know, if you don't know, if you're new here, I raised Jack Russells for almost 20 years. I still have two Parsons, Charlie and Courage. And Courage is the father. He's 15, and Charlie's 8 years old. He's my youngest Jack that I have. All the others got homes. Whenever I retired, ironically, I had no problem finding homes for all my Jacks, and except for Courage, because he was older and most people don't want a dog over 12 years old. And Charlie, I just couldn't let go of, because Charlie was very special to me. He's a Wishbone look-alike. He's definitely a show dog, and he's the sweetest thing, and he threw wonderful pups. Of course, so did his dad, Courage, which they look similar, but Charlie is more the Wishbone dog. And I may try to show a picture across there. He's too big and too much to handle to bring in here right now. But anyways, ironically, when my pups or dogs went up for sale, all of my Jacks were wanted and got homes right away. The Maltese and the Yorkie and things like that, some of them I just didn't put up, like little Tootsie. I never put her up on the market, and a couple of my Maltese. So, I mean, because I was close to them and I just couldn't let go of them, even though I probably could have gotten a home for them. But anyways, they all have homes, whether they're with me or with them. But in this box, it's not curated in California. It's curated by me. It's in a big old FabFitFun box. And if you're a dog lover, you can be part of this gift back that I'm doing. And it's going to be focused on all dog things and dog moms. And I'll tell you more about the rules when we get toward the end. I want to go ahead and show you what's going to be in the giveaway. We're going to have this dog mom towel. At least the dog likes my cooking. And isn't that the truth? They like anything that you do. So that's going to be in the giveaway. I'm going to have this little plate here that's in the giveaway. And this is so cute. I thought about keeping it for myself, but I'm going to pass it on. And it's called Dog Mom. So you can have your little treat, your little breakfast on this plate. You can maybe even feed your doggy a special little treat on this plate. Whatever your fancy for your dog or for you. And then I've got this Dog Mom AF backpack. So like when you're off walking or hiking or going to the store, whatever you're doing with your dog, you can pack up their things, and it has a place on the side here for water bottles. And, you know, of course, on the inside, it's just going to be like a regular backpack. So this is all brand new. Now, I've had it a while because I used to get dog boxes, but I haven't used any of this, so it's all brand new. And then we're going to have some Sip, Drink, Pet Dog, Repeat. And these are little coasters, and there's 2 in there, and they're oh so cute. And then also in here, and these may not be related to the dog itself, but this here was out of one of my decor steel boxes, and it is a frame, a beautiful frame that you can take a picture. And it says on here all I want for Christmas, but you can easily put your pet picture in here or you and your dog's picture in there. And it's really pretty. It's all brass and it's really nice. It's got a brass stand, and I've got that in there for you and your pup, and get a nice picture of either them, or if you have several dogs, you might get a picture of all of them and put in there. But whatever you like. I mean, if you want to use it for your family, you can do that too. Once you get it in your possession, it's whatever you want to do. But that's what I have here. And then one more thing that's probably more for mom and not for the dog is I've got a set of glasses here. Little wine or tea or whatever you would like. There's a set of 4 in here. This one I don't have the wrapper on it anymore, and there's not one in there, probably because I showed this from, I'm going to say from a FabFitFun box. So anyways, you're going to get those little mugs, and that's what's in this giveaway. So we've got several things for the dog mom, and of course, I guess I would say most of it's for the dog mom. And I may toss in some other things that may not even be related as far as dogs and stuff, but that's what's in here now. So what do you have to do to enter? Well, you got to tell me what's your dog's name. Tell me what your dog's name is, and in the comments, and of course it can be any name because everybody has different names. You heard some of mine. I've had some unusual names like Dolce Dolomite, Maggie Cabana, and they were Dolce and Cabana. They were a pair that I bred. And then I named my Reggie Reginald, which someone asked my husband, who names a dog Reginald? But I called him Reggie. I've had a Dudley Do-Right. He was a little Chihuahua. I had a Bentley, and he was a Chihuahua. Just beautiful dogs. Of course, I had a Zorro. I have had many dogs over the years, and many different unique names. I don't know if all of them were unique, but I have a Prada and a Lexus here. They're both Malteses, and I just picked names out of the air. I even had a Jack Russell Parson. Her name was Gucci Poochie, and she was a trip, and I just adored her. So I mean, like, just all different kinds of names. So you let me know what's your dog's name, and YouTube and or anything that I showed here are not affiliated with this giveaway or give back. And you do have to be 18 years or older. You will have to have an address in the continental USA to receive this package. And of course, I'll send it to you, and I'll give you a tracking number, and it'll get right up to your door. And you must be publicly subscribed to Miss Jackie Russell, so be sure and do that as well. And right now, that's all I'm thinking that I need to say as far as the rules go. And of course, I'm not responsible for anything. I don't think I have anything that you'd put on your skin here, but if I happen to send you anything like that, I'm not responsible for allergies or anything like that. You need to know and test your skin. So guys, that's my little National Dog Day give back, and I wanted to get it out to you on National Dog Day. So do those things if you want to enter. And did you notice I have on the beautiful earrings that Michelle, wavy like the ocean, sent me this week in my little care package? She actually sent it to me about 3 weeks ago, but y'all know my story, and yeah, I'm still healing. I'm getting better. It's still, I wouldn't say it's inflamed, but it is, but it doesn't hurt like it hurt before. I'm still having immune issues. I think the chemo part of it really affected my immune system. And so I can feel good 1 minute and terrible later. And I'm sure that has to do with the immunology, so to speak. And my dermatologist didn't ask me about any of my immune problems like asthma, plaque psoriasis, thyroid disease. I have like Hashimoto's. All those things are immune, and sometimes you can have different reactions from things like the chemo cream than most people have. I don't know. But anyway, I have had some reactions. I've even lost some hair. So that was kind of nerve-wracking, because with such a small amount, that should not have happened. And I do think that the immune system compromised me and made me have a UTI. I had the white blood cells, whatever they call that, lysocytes or something, in my, my test, which indicates a high amount of white blood cells that's not supposed to be there. So anyways, they treated that. I'm all better. It's just, I'm just not 100% yet. But I'm getting there, and I wanted to get this out. I'm also going to try to get my first FabFitFun box up, so you should be seeing that soon, and I'll try to slowly get on track here to get more and more out to you guys. I so appreciate all your prayers, and you just don't know how much they mean, and the encouragement that y'all have given me. And I knew this was going to be a rough ride, but you never really know until you go through it. I was going to do a documentation, which I did document a lot along the way. Every day I've taken pictures. But I'm not sure if I should share it, because whenever I was getting ready to do this treatment, I did see one documentation of it, and it had me scared in a sense of I knew what was going to happen. So I wanted to keep putting it off, and I finally had to just do it. So I don't know if I should or I should not. So maybe y'all might have a comment on that. But I did like knowing that it was going to get worse before it got better. And then I knew once I got on the other side of the worst that I still will be healing. It says up to 1 to 2 months to completely heal from this. So I'm still in the healing phase. And anyways, I'm doing good. My husband's not doing so good. He's having a lot of Parkinson's pain again. So please put him in your prayers. My son Josh is doing good and taking his medicines and seems to be doing fine. So we're on the mend here. And Kevin, bless his heart, with that Lewy body Parkinson's, it's just a day-to-day thing. But for the last 2 weeks, he's really had some terrible pain. So please, please put him in your prayers. All right, guys. Well, that's it. That's my dog give back. And happy National Dog Day to everyone. And you know what? This is going to be open until September 6th. And I'm going to close it, and I'm going to announce the winner on September 7th. So that's going to be about 10 days approximately. So it will end on September 6th. Today's August 26th. And I'm hoping this gets out on that day. If not, it'll be real close. But anyways, that's all I have today. And I appreciate you all. And all of y'all that have a little doggy, give them an extra hug for Miss Jackie Russell. And let them know that I just love dogs. And I have given many, many, many happy smiles to people across the USA and even into other countries with my dogs. Yes, my Jack Russells, a lot of them went abroad, not even, here in the United States, but a little bit far away. Yeah, so anyways, guys, that's all I have. And as usual, I wish you all a blessed and happy day. And Michelle, thank you for my earrings. Bye.